I am Lindsay Smith, and I am going to be talking to you today about childcare standards and youth safety policies according to Youth Core Ministries. The following procedures have been established to provide additional safety for students, volunteers, and staff from situations where they may be vulnerable to abuse or allegations and to comply with federal, state, and local statutes and regulations. I want to talk to you a little bit about screening. So all staff and volunteers who work with youth must consent to at least 6 steps. 7 if you are a Youth Core mentor. That means you will be doing a home tour as well. 7 steps for mentors, 6 for everyone else. I'm talking about one-on-one appointments. Volunteers are not allowed to meet with students unless you have permission from Youth Core Ministries. So this can be given on a case-by-case basis, or if you are a mentor and are meeting with the same student repeatedly, you just have to get it one time. We just need a running list of which adult is meeting with which kid. We really believe that one-on-one mentorships are very important for our kids. So you may meet with one adult and one child if the following are adhered to. Number 1, meetings happen in public places, never in our volunteer or staff's homes. Number 2, parental approval is given. Number 3, any parental guidelines that are given are followed. Like if that mama says she wants you home at 1:30, you better be there at 1:22. Last one-on-one with youth and adult leaders should never be held behind closed doors. Don't do that. That's dumb. Don't do that. Lastly, all staff and volunteers need to make sure that they understand that we never have an adult male meet with a student female. We never have an adult female meet with a student male. One-on-ones in that situation where we cross gender boundaries, not acceptable. Transportation. Let's talk about driving, guys. You are a volunteer or a staff member and you're transporting any children to a Youth Core Ministry associated event or mentorship thing, you need to remember several items. I'm going to list them now. First thing is never, ever, 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 ever be a female driver with a male student one-on-one or a male driver with a female student one-on-one. We just talked about this in the appointment thing, right? We don't cross those gender lines in one-on-one settings. Next, all drivers must be 21 or older. I know you can get your license before that, but you're not driving our children until you're 21 or older. You need to have a current valid driver's license. You need to have proof of insurance and liability coverage, and you also need to have parent permission before you put those kiddos in your car. I would double check that if I were you. Next thing is you need to know we cannot have more kids in a vehicle than we have seatbelts. So never have more people in your vehicle than there's seatbelts for. Click at our ticket, dudes. Okay. Next, all traffic laws must be obeyed and followed. Do not drive and text. Don't be scrolling Instagram, checking Facebook, liking stuff. Don't do it. It's a terrible plan. Also, there are states and locations where it's mandated that you can only use a hands-free cell phone recommendation, right? You have to follow your state laws and rules, okay? Use your brain, drive safely. Online communication. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit my... Volunteers and staff are to limit their communication online with people of the opposite gender to only be about Youth Core Ministry events. Don't talk about anything else, okay? It's just best practices. Also, only use online communications that have a recorded history. A text, that's fine. But don't use things like that disappear instantly. Snapchat or looking at you. It's a dangerous game. Stay away. I'm going to talk to you about adult to youth ratio. So in Youth Core Ministries, the absolute minimum is 1 adult to 7 students. If we have more than 7 students, we need 2 adults. That's the absolute minimum. Best practice, though, is 1 adult to 5 students. 1 adult for every 5 students at activities. If there are not enough adults available for you to have an event safely supervised, you gotta cancel the event. Sorry, it's the rules. Just do it. Overnight trips and stays. So, all trips, events, and overnight stays have to have a written and signed form that has the parent's signature and date and the child's name on it. If you need help writing a form, contact Joel or someone at the Youth Corps Ministries office to get a copy of a permission slip. They have to have a permission slip, okay? Next thing is there can never be less than 2 adults and 2 kids on any overnight stays. So always, always, always at least 2 adults and at least 2 children on every overnight stay. That's important. I said it twice. The next thing and the last thing in this section is that all activities, youth members and adults are not permitted to sleep in the same bed unless it is your actual child. Okay, your child, or you're the legal guardian of this child, then they can sleep in your bed with you. Otherwise, take the bed yourself. Make them sleep on the floor. There are occasions in which small exceptions can be made to this policy. In this event, it must be made in writing with parental approval as well as CEO or CFO approval. If you have questions about this part of the policy, please make sure you reach out to your site director. Otherwise, thank you.